Hey, it's Dena Blizzard, and we're starting the show on time. Where are you? Welcome to One Funny Morning Show.
From Monday to Friday.
And sometimes on Saturday.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Carmen.
Cortez.
Good morning, everybody.
What's outside your weather drawer?
Good morning. Uppie Uppie Uppie, everybody.
Hi, it's my birthday and all my OFM friends came to celebrate! Woo! But now it's time for One Funny Morning with our BIC. Yeah, Blizzard!
Good morning. Good morning. Oh, look who showed up for time for work today. You know what we should do? We should have one of those signs behind me. Right here. It said, it's been this many days since Dena showed up for work on time. And it would be all of them. It would be all of the days. It's been all of the days since Dena showed up for work. So starting tomorrow, I could flip it to the number. It's been one day since Dena started at work on time. What? Where do we get that sign? It's going to go right there. I'll be like, it's been 15 days. Oh, Sherry Bougie Taylor showed up. You guys clap. Listen, it's a big day. It's like when angels get their wings. We should have a bell when somebody gets their official nickname in the universe. Should be a ceremony of some kind. It would be a big deal. And please then write to us and keep us up to date on how many. Now remember, you're not allowed to tell anybody changed it. They have to ask you. It has to be real uncomfortable. So I'd like to know, Sherry, how many people have noticed? I'd also like to know if no one noticed at all. Who's showing up at 8:30? Shakandra? Girl. And I went to bed late. I think I just have too much to do this week. I set a lot of deadlines for myself on this here's piece of scratch paper. And I just enjoy scratching things off. And I'm on a roll. I'm actually getting close to doing some things I enjoy. Do you ever just look at the list of all the stuff you wrote? I don't want to do that. Probably not going to do that. That's been here for 3 weeks. Probably not going to do that. Okay, I think I'm done. Yep. I was still cooking breakfast. I had mini Cheerios. I don't think it was good. Yeah. So if you could all actually see me, Sherry Bougie Taylor, we will forever have in our minds. Indeed. At least 6 people so far. All OFM. Everyone else, 0. Isn't it funny that we think that everything we do on the internet, they're like, oh my gosh, this is riveting. When this information gets out, that I just got a haircut, everybody's going to talk about it. And then you realize that no one noticed. I mean, you guys did, because I talked about it for 4 videos. But I mean, like in my family. But you're just like, oh my God, I'm going to post this on Facebook. And everybody's going to be like, oh my God. And nobody cares. But you post a video of you falling on your face. People are like, you are nailing it in social media. Am I? Because my face hurts. Oh, it's great. Kim, nobody. Lulu's on deck. Thank you, Chris Bird. I'll take it. No one is on deck. It's always just Lulu, who hasn't shown up for work in a while. The power tour where his program is at. So he thinks it's funny. All right, Nick is here. Okay, guys, look. Nick is Cooley's son. You gonna see my hot pants today because I can't find my yoga pants. So Chris sent me the most beautiful note. Cooley and Nick sent me the most beautiful note and some pictures of Nick. And this for Valentine's. So I met Cooley officially on her name is Julie, but we happened to meet on the same day that we started changing everybody's names to Q. And so now she's Cooley, in case you're wondering why we call her that. And so Cooley and I met on the trip in New York, and she was hilarious. I didn't know I met her the first time because we basically cut in front of her in line. And I was like, I'm really sorry. We're kind of a crazy group. I didn't know she was part of our crazy group, so I was making excuses. Anyway, so this is her son, Nick, and Nick watches every day. And we have not officially met yet, but he's super lovely. And I know that he gets on the bus. Well, I guess today there's no lights at school, so he doesn't care. But normally he gets on the bus by 9. So she's like, if you could do some of the show before 9, that'd be great because Nick wants to see it. And then Nick made this for me at school. It lights up and it's beautiful. It says, you brighten everyone's day. You make me laugh every morning, even on the hard days. If life ever feels dark, flip the switch and let it remind you how much you light up the world. Love, Nick. Nick, I love it. I love it. I'm going to keep it right here. Right here. And I got a beautiful card and a wonderful blanket that's on my couch. And it's so yummy. And I just want to thank you, Nick. God wanted me to be able to tell you that. That's why he turned the lights out at school. They're like, Nick, you need to be home today. It was one of my favorite things. So it's right over there on my water thing. See it? Look at it. Oh, just finished breakfast. Scrambled eggs in the air. Oh, with air fried bacon. I know, Tracy. Listen, I have one pair of yoga pants. And I was positive they were clean. But it seems that might not be the case. And I had no pants to wear. So I decided to just wear the shorts. Because I have the gym later. Where am I going? I don't got a car. I'm just going to wait for Chris to pick me up. I'm going to run outside and then I run in the gym and I come back and then I take a shower and then put real people pants on. Real people pants. RPP. She got legs. I know. Oh. Yeah, maybe. What happened to all your leggings? This is a great question. I think that they're in my summer box. You know what I mean? I think I put them, yeah. Nope, I'm practically ready for a mammogram. Mm-hmm. No, I love it. It's going to be out. The heart's going to be out all the time. Yeah. And my air fryer is a fake. My new is a good, the one you have. Mine takes forever to cook and is tiny. Yeah, Lucy. I've seen when the air fryers first came out, they were all those tiny little ones. If you missed it last night, I did cooking without dye. So there were no beans. And I have been meaning, I usually cook on Sundays, but I was so tired from the weekend. But I was hungry. So I made chipotle rice with the cilantro. Girl. I made air fryer Brussels sprouts, which were super yummy. And I made marinated chicken. I don't know where Lulu's been. Lou, you coming to work? Oh, look, she might. You coming to work? Lou, come to work. No one's seen you lately. Come on. How do you cook without beans? Exactly. I have a toaster oven air fryer. It's in the garage. Yep. Well, you should get it out. We all know that Brooke has my yoga pants. Brooke has everything that I've lost. It's in Brooke's room. It's in the garbage. Oh, it's garbage. You don't like it. So far, I like this. Lulu, you coming to work? What? You're on the wrong side. Get in your chair. Over here. Come over here. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Up. So Danielle, I posted I like mine so far. It's the Emerald Lagasse, but there are a couple different sizes. So if you go to onefunnymotherstore.com and you hit Amazon list, you'll see my air fryer there. I did a lot of research. I do a lot of research on everything I buy. Painstaking. Too much. And I liked this one because there were a lot it's not cheap, but there were a lot that were a ton more than what I paid. I think mine was on sale too. but I liked that it had a big capacity because I don't necessarily enjoy cooking, but I will cook and then do like leftovers. And I like the capacity of this one. So even if I was one person, I'd probably buy this big one. You know, when company comes, I have to always think about company. I'm Italian, and that's how we're raised. So, and it has this thing because I made Brussels sprouts and the chicken. So you could have chicken on one side and Brussels sprouts on the other, air fry them both. So I'm in. Exactly. When you're Italian, you're basically told your feed. It's the Emerald Lagasse 26 quart something. So it's on my Amazon list. Cause I'm like this. I'm like, listen, is that the one you bought? Just point to the one you bought and I'll just get it. Cause if you do the research, you know what I'm talking about. Listen. Do you ever meet really anal retentive people? I don't put myself in this category, maybe on big purchases. Like you can ask me anything about a Lexus, about a plug-in hybrid, about what are the rebates that are offered by the country versus Lexus itself, versus rebates that are coming directly from the electric company. I can tell you everything because if you are taking money from my cold, dead hands, I will make sure that I know exactly what I'm saving, what I'm losing out on, what are the long-term benefits. Like I will. I'm waiting for you to buy a car because that's what I'm going to. Julie, I'm telling you, the car that I want is completely out of my price range. But I think to myself, it's out of my price range, but I'm not doing my hair anymore. Hopefully not going to pay. The car that I want to get is 83 miles per gallon. And that's after 35 miles of pure electric. That's only going to cost me $60 more. I don't think I'm ever paying for gas again. It's a stretch. But you never buy a car. So lady, if you're waiting for me, it could be a long time. I'm going to be honest. I don't think anyone has been without a car for this long and still surviving. I do think we are getting into a real gray area where people are like, girl, you got to get a car. Like we was trying to help you. No, I am doing it. Yesterday, let me tell you about Dena and her car, if you in case you missed last night. But I'm going to go later today and see about, guess what interest rate that they are offering at the car dealership? She thinks she's funny. She thinks she's funny. I do. Why are you here? Okay. It would be easier for me to marry a car dealership guy, but that would give me so many ickies. I will be straight up with you. If I'm ever out, the man could be gorgeous. But the minute he says he works at a car dealership, so nice meeting you. Please get away from me. Never. Am I the a-hole for saying that? 4.7% I would love. 8% I would love. All wrong. Yeah, interest rates. I'm guessing a rate of 4%. You know what, Sherry Bougie Taylor? That's exactly what a bougie person would say. The answer is 11.99. Danielle. I was like, no, girl can't do that. Yeah, Lisa. I'm like, who's buying a car? He's okay. My niece married one. He's okay. No family deals. Yeah. Yes. So Barb, that's what I'm going to do later. So then I was going to all the credit unions and I was trying to look to see like, what's your interest rate? What's your interest rate? They won't tell you unless you apply. I'm not going out and applying to 20 different. I want you to tell me what is the interest rate. That's what I'm going to do. Credit union. Yeah. I would love it. 2.5 years ago, I bought mine at 0%. That's what I'm looking for. Just bought out his lease and got 7.9% interest. Yeah. I know. The loan for my 2021 was 0. Yeah, they're not offering that anymore. I know. My vase is back, Carmen. It's so cute. Yes. Jonathan, she is. One day she'll face the same direction as me. Why is Lulu staring at the west? She got my 6. That's what that's called, Optimus Prime. So she was watching that window behind me. I didn't realize. I thought she was just being rude. But the one day that it was snowing and we faced outside so you could see the snow, she was still facing the window that way. And then she looked at least like she was looking forward. I could ask her to turn around. Excuse me, miss. I know you're working. Security guard? Miss. Hello? She in a call. Ma'am. Anna, that was one of the people I called, but USAA won't give you financing either unless you apply. Excuse me, ma'am? Ma'am? Miss? She's like one of those guards in England that they're not allowed to move. She's like, oh. Ma'am? She's in the zone, Belinda. Can't. That's why she's good at her job. Buy a car, not pay and pay $500. Yeah. Just looked at my good. It's $5.5 to $6.99, depending on the length. The new car for used cars. Yeah, that was the thing. There was difference in like, is it a used car? Is it a new car? Is it 36 months? Is it 72 months? This whole thing. Yeah, she got one of the earpieces in. She's like, all right, breaker 19. I got an aggressive woman. Yeah. Well, I have an 830 credit score, a CRV hybrid. The best they can give me was 8%. That's what I'm saying. So I would rather just deal with the credit union and just walk in and be like, here's all the monies. Can I just have a car? Just don't talk to me. Don't look at me. What about just buying one outright? Danielle, you're hilarious. Have you seen the prices of cars? Go through a bank. As mine, they usually have to match the lower. Mine is 2% above prime. I wish I knew what that. Online, USA says 5.39. All right, maybe I'll call them too. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But the less I could talk to people, the better. Is my plan. And got a lower rate. Yeah. Even the bank. I looked at the bank yesterday. That was even high. I was like, what is happening? God doesn't want me to have a car. They just please touch the horses and the horses bite people. People touch the horses and the horses. Okay. All right. We have some dealerships in Canada that will not sell you a car if you don't finance with them. How can they do that? Go to the credit union and sit facing backwards like Lulu when they come talk to you. I hate it. So if you missed yesterday, I found Diana a car. It comes out of a vending machine. It's perfect for her. It's got the hybrid miles. It's the Lexus that she loves. It's got the light interior. It's in her price point. And I'm so frustrated. I was like, Diana, this is the car. She goes, well, if you like it so much, you get it. I go, I want a plug-in hybrid. They don't even have them on. If they had them on Carvana, the one that I want, I would buy it, but they don't. Yeah. So it's a whole thing. But I said, Diana, literally, I can have you a new car by Saturday. What happened to your car? It just died. She was pretty. We had a good run. We liked each other. We got along. I was trying to keep her running. 2015, 140,000. What's the most amount of miles? This is a time to brag about your old junker. Okay, I'm going to start. We had a car. It was a Honda Accord. By the time it died, and I'd love to see what everybody says, because I think all your answers are going to be Honda Accord, Toyota, Lexus, and maybe an Acura, and Subaru. That's my projection. That Honda Accord, it looked like it was in perfect condition. It had 297,000 miles on. Go. Heather, you got to tell me how many miles it was and what was the car. Your son had a terrible experience with Carvana? Tell me more. CRV over 100,000. Chumps. Come on. Who's getting into the 200,000 range and with what? Pontiac Grand Am 307. Jeep Grand Cherokee 262. Nissan Xterra 150. Jeremy, 200,000 miles on your Corolla? The Toyota Corolla. I'm looking for a new car. Currently have the 7 Altima, 175,000 miles. BMW X5, 168 miles. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. That's as much as you're going to get. Toyota Matrix, 300,000. Honda Civic, over 300,000. Honda Accord, 250. Honda, Toyota Celica, 250. Way over 200. Toyota Prius. Hold on, it's going so fast. Hold on. Highlander, 110. That's not a lot anymore. I bought it. I still have it today. I still love it. Yeah, the Lexus. Oh my gosh, a Toyota Prius, 400,000, Terry. Oh my gosh. My Chevy Avalanche, 330,000 miles. Honda Civic, 200,000. Toyota Sienna, 189,000. Your aunt gave it to you. It's still going strong. Has to be over 200,000 miles. Chevy Silverado just hit 320. That's crazy. The Blazer, 310. Listen, a lot of these are the same brands. Ford Explorer, Eddie Bauer, 302 when I sold it, said Timo. 290. Ford Ranger. Wow. Dodge Minivan, 215. Toyota Camry, 210. Toyota Matrix, 280. I paid $500 for it. Wow, Anne-Marie. Honda Civic, 230. Toyota Camry. Wow. Does great, man. It's so cool to watch car drive, and you had like 5 days of return. I know. That's why Carvana sounds like a good idea. Honda Civic, 330. Kia Spectrum, 236. Well, Nancy, I wanted to stay in like the Toyota, Honda, Subaru family. So the Lexus is like the Toyota, right? It's like the ultimate. It's like that. Honda Accord, 322. Her husband has a Prius with 600,000 miles, but they had to replace the battery. That is straight crazy. Wow. Good morning, Missy. Yeah, if you don't get a Kia, just get something that looks good. Now, if you ask my in-laws, they all have Hondas and they all have way over 200,000. Yeah. Silverado, 300,000. Toyota Corolla, 450,000 miles. Wow. 200,000 Nissan Pathfinder. Yeah, Trish, I think so. There are certain, like, you know, I love the Volvo, but I can't afford one, but I can afford a used one. But once they're out of warranty, you can't afford them anymore. And that was the other thing, is that like, I want a nice car, but I need a car that I can afford to fix. I couldn't afford to fix the BMW because it's just ridiculous. So yeah, the Lexus is a Toyota car. But that's what I mean, is that if you, and here's the thing, it's just such a crazy time because even the used cars are expensive. So you're like, well, gosh, for 3,000 more, I might as well just buy the new one. Like it just, ugh. We're going through the toll. My husband that told her she was great. So I was like, she don't care. Yeah. I don't have a car for a year almost using my son's. It's a lot of coordination, but it's doable. I mean, not really, honestly, it's just because I've been borrowing the kids' cars. Yeah. Honda, 317,000 miles. Subaru, 202. I don't like the look of the Acura as much. Yeah, our mechanic suggested we don't buy a BMW out of warranty. You can't buy them out of warranty. You really can't buy much out of warranty. But I did think it was interesting. I definitely think that Kia as a brand has been making some really great cars. And that Mazda I really liked, but it was big. The only plug-in hybrid they have right now is the CX-90. It's kind of a big car that I don't need. But they do have a CX-70 coming out that's a plug-in hybrid. Girl, don't get me started. I'm on the list to have them email me when they come out. I'm on the list. Now, I don't know. It said spring. I said, this feels springy. So at this point, it's just going to be like, who gets me the car I want? I know. Paid $200 for the Toyota. I got over 300,000 miles. That's what I mean. And that's wonderful. Like when you get I got a great deal in my car when I got it and it was wonderful. That's not the problem. The problem is when that car eventually dies and then you got to buy a new one. And guess what? The year is 2024. And guess what? There are no good deals. That has been my experience. Says that it's the communities that they put in there very different. That's why people are looking for older used cars in good shape. Yeah. We did buy a used car for my son, a 2008 Mazda with 110 miles. 110 miles or so later, it blew the engine. That's what I mean. Plug-in. Sounds like plug-in. Yeah. How many miles did you get out of your BMW? So when she died on the side of the road, she had 142. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she died because of operator neglect. But I did take her in a couple of times and the boys were just like, listen, she got a lot of problems and you can't afford most of them. And I was like, what does she have to have done? So we just did the stuff she had to have done. She died, Victoria. The engine just stopped. Like the oil I don't know where it went. I just kept putting oil in. But there was something wrong with the suspension. So like if you were driving, you knew you were driving. It was like you were in like a Fred Flintstone car. Like, oh, you in a car. Oh, you gonna turn left. Like it made a lot of, like if I turned the car, like to me, it's weird when I'm in a car now and I can't hear myself turning. But that doesn't happen to you guys. That's like my oven when it ticks. Like if I'm ever fancy enough to have an oven that doesn't go tick, 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 I'm gonna be like, you guys, something's wrong with this house. Something is wrong with this house. I think it's got the voodoo. Yeah. I had the purge button on the gas. Oh, that was the best day. Best day ever. I did feel like a settler with wagons and horses. It was kind of stinky sometimes. Random, but the car would tell you anything. I mean, like it's still a BMW and I don't know, it wasn't that old, 2013, but it would, it still was very bougie for me because I never had a nice car before. So that was like this is my first entree to have a nice car. That was my kids are all off to college. I'm gonna get something nice. And it was a lovely time. I just want to say we had a beautiful life together. I think we left on good terms. I think it was abrupt for both of us, but we knew. You know what I'm saying? We knew the end was coming. I had started talking about putting money away for another car. She knew. And I think she just decided one day. She was like, I can't do this anymore. And I said, I hear you. And we had a moment. I was able to go and give a final goodbye. Yeah, I was on a turnpike. I understand that, Shakendra, but sometimes that is the best terms you can leave on. It's just on a crowded road where there can't be any messy crying happening. It is what it is. And yeah, I miss her. I'm sure she misses me. Yeah. Listen, that's all you can ask for is, it's amicable. Did you ever hear the word amicable? Because it's only really used in one scenario. And I don't think amicable happens right away. Has anybody gotten like a divorce, a car breakup, and it's amicable right from the beginning? Or do you in the car need some space first? Because you in the car has some history. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you guys have broken down on the side of the road. And a lot of people, want to be like, is it amicable? And you're like, I don't know. I haven't punched each other. I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah. So, amicable. So, indeed. My Honda stayed in my driver for several years. It was amicable. Yeah. So you got your stolen car back, or the deal got legally? No, it got legally finished. She was stolen. I mean, that's indubitably. That is how most relationships happen. You break up, somebody steals the person. Yeah. So it had a friend who had a great divorce. They traveled with their new partners later on, bad together, greatest friends. That's nice. Yeah, breaking down the side of a busy highway is my car's idea. This is a breakup, and this has to end. So anyway, let's see. 1 second. All right. So I told you about Diana, and all of her things. So I'm hoping she's going to get a car soon. I have 2 shows this weekend. So we'll see how that goes. I have my writing class tonight. So to drive to Georgia. I know. I'm feeling like I need like a good road trip. Yeah, I say that with no car. I should probably get a car and then do a good road trip. Where are you in Love is Blind? Okay, so I have maybe 4 minutes left in this episode. They just got to the party. So I didn't get to the end of the episode. So we'll see. But come on. I have a feeling as soon as he sees her, come on now. That ain't going to last. It actually has nothing to do with the other girl, Jess. It has nothing to do with her. It's not good even without her, right? Isn't that the way that life works? You could sit here and blame that girl over there, but this one was good to begin with, so just call it. None of them are good. But isn't it crazy? Listen, even if you're not watching the show. Yeah, Jamie. It was, What is Love is Blind? Oh, Brooke, you gotta watch. Yeah. I have a mindfulness class in a few minutes. Have a happy day. Okay. Let us know what you were supposed to learn. Yeah, Jodie Foster was good. Just came on TikTok and looked who popped up first. Junian. Going home, but I have 1 episode to watch. Yeah, I'm not going to tell anybody what happened because I haven't watched it myself. So we'll see. The meal was great. I have to take all of the chicken that I was marinating and put it into the air fryer. I know what happens. Watched it all. Oh, so good. The current season is season 6. And it's super dumb, but I'm in. Weddings are next week. Oh my God. My husband is Frank, the railroad inspector from the Milva show. Oh, D, he was so fabulous. He came on stage. Was it Frank? Yeah, Frank. Oh, he was adorable. And he basically won. Diana didn't know any of those answers. Yeah. What did Dean say last night? And it was we were talking about Puss Day. It's hard to explain yesterday's episode. I don't know if anybody tried. Raise your hand if you tried to explain yesterday's episode, to any other human on the planet. and how successful you are. I imagine it would be akin to explaining the episode with John Gray to anyone. I don't know if anybody tried to do that either. Difficult. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Yeah, it's the day that we all shave. Yes, which is not accurate, just so we're clear. Yeah, but ask it. What is it? Ask a dumb question. There you go. I remember when I was younger and like old people would say, ask a dumb question. And then they just leave it there. You go, and what? I'm like, what does this mean? Like, that's what happens. And what happens? Ask a dumb question, get a dumb answer. Oh, look who's decided to take a nap. Oh. Look who's just walking in circles. Wow. Wouldn't it be so awesome if while your work was happening, you were like, you know what, guys, I am going to take a nap just in the corner. And there was just a bed in the corner of your office. Anybody? No? Tough day. I'm just telling you, every office should just have a bed in the corner. So you'd be working real hard, and then like right in the middle of the meeting. Just like, guys, I have to sleep this off. Just, yeah. I always say they have the best life, Victoria. I would love it. I used to take naps in my classroom during lunch in my reading area. Who just said that? Oh, Missy said when she was a teacher, she would nap in the car, in the parking lot. Yeah, it's probably all the raw spaghetti. The Honey Nut Cheerio minis were okay. Yeah. In the middle of your tax return, you're like, I have to go lay down. Yeah, I used to take naps on my breaks also. I used to some of the offices at our sister company have sleep pods to take naps in after lunch. I'm telling you, I think it's a great idea. You know, when you're at work, you're just nodding off and you're just like, I could just use a power nap, like 20 minutes, and I would be so on for the rest of the day. Why can't teachers take naps? That's what they tell moms. When the kids take a nap, you take a nap, but you just want to punch somebody in the face. Like, I don't know. I thought I'd shower or eat when that baby didn't need me 24/7. Remember that? I know. I could never take naps fast enough. Oh, I could take a nap so fast. I used to the sick room for naps. Yeah, my therapist said naps are so important, even if you just get 20 to 40 minutes. And you know what, Claudine, you can stay. That's the kind of information that we're looking for every day. Claudine, no matter what we're talking about, I want you to come in and be like, my therapist said, if you could say that, Claudine, you could be Claudine, my therapist said Sigmund. I will give you that. And I just need you to come in and for no matter what the scenario is, my therapist said, naps are very important. I think naps fix everything. What are you doing? Yeah. Oh, look at Dean going to work today. Dean, Lulu is doing this thing, where we're at work right now. And she works for an hour a day, but she's tired. So right in the middle of the show, she just went to the corner and laid in the corner. And I've decided that is what everyone should have at work. Like if you had like a bed at work.
I actually am pretty on board with that.
Right? And there's a lady here says, my therapist said, so you got to put it in your names. So you have improv tonight. Wait.
Sorry,
My therapist said I could take a nap during our session if I needed it. That feels like a poor use of your time. Why would you pay $90 an hour, $30, or whatever your copay is, to take a nap there? Take a nap for free. Will you write me a note? Yes. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Is that a new sweater? No, Margaret, this is an oldie but a goodie. I'm actually, let me look it up. Let me see. Hold on. What other? Because somebody asked me about this shirt. Like, does this shirt come in any other colors? Let me. I'm gonna have to take it off to look up the number. One second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Takes me an hour to fall asleep. At 2 o'clock? Oh no, I can fall asleep in 2 seconds. Ladina's like, if I sleep, it's going to be 3 or 4 hours. Not me. Fall asleep 2 minutes. All right, here we go. Oh, there's a lot of colors. Oh yeah, we're going to do this for the summer. All right, tell me what color sounds good. Okay, so let me put this back on so you can, it's great. This was in white, obviously. But they have it in hot coral, dusty rose. They have like a pink rush heather. So it would have like a heather pattern on it. Iris purple, like a maroon. I'm trying to think of some cool colors. But it's a great one. Purple, pink. I don't know if I would do. We don't have chartreuse. Gray or black. Yeah, hot coral. What does the shirt say? This one just says One Funny Mother on it. Hot coral. I know. The pink, I bet, would be really pretty for summer. Let me show you the colors on it. Here. I think I can show you. Let me show it to you. And on my desktop. Boom. Boom. All right, here we go. This is good. This is valuable. Here we go. All right, can you see it? That one's hot coral. I think black is too much for summer, right? Pink rush, heather. I'm going to put up a poll later. Do you like pink rush, hot coral, dusty rose? Oh, you know what? These are pre-orders, so I bet I could just offer you whatever colors. Like we'll pick 3. Let's narrow it down to 3 colors. I don't like red. Iris purple. Pick 3 colors that you like and put them in the thing, and that's what I'm going to do. Gray, charcoal gray. That's too many colors. I'll do 3 colors, and that's it. I like that. What is that on the bottom right? True Royal Heather. Iris maroon. I need navy. A lot of people are saying navy blue. Where's navy blue? There's true navy. I like blue. Hot coral, royal blue looks good on everybody. Where's royal blue? There's true royal heather, gray, navy blue, light blue. Well, there's too many blues. Hot coral, I agree. Hot coral's in. That's what's that top one. I'm going to get it. Yeah, we do need a blue. True royal. Third, I like the third one up, the bottom left. True navy heather. A lot of people are saying purple. Iris purple. Let's do iris purple. I like black, coral, and blue. I didn't pick any blue. Click on True Royal. True Royal. Opposite from navy. Pink rush heather, dusty rose. Gray coral or purple iris. Yeah, I'm in for iris purple and hot coral. It's the one on the bottom right. That's called true royal heather. So anything that has a heather, like this is not heathered. This is just a solid color. But anything that's heathered, so like I picked iris purple, that's not heather, and neither is hot coral. So we should pick one that's heathered. White, I already have white. We already did white. No, so it'll eventually, navy, white, and black. And the corner, so that looks perfect. I know, but we already did white. Should we do white again? Are there some people that want it? I mean, it's great in white. I love this jacket. I use it all the time. All right. I can't, Kat. This is just a picture. Well, we'll narrow it down. And it's pre-order. So here's the good news. You'll get to see all the different colors. And then we'll see, you can order. Yeah, they'll come. Let me look at the sizing charts. But yeah, they go all the, oh. No, they do. They come in pretty much all colors. What size are you wearing? That's a good question. This is probably a large. Jeff?
Yeah.
Tell me what size this is. Just come look at this and tell me what size this is. It says right on the top.
Sport Tech?
Yeah, what size?
Oh, large.
All right. Okay. You didn't have to say it that loud. Okay. Everybody, Jeff's here. You're over here. You're in Lulu's chair since she's not in it. And I have the heat on, so your legs are probably going to be on fire.
That's fine.
So Jeff is here. Good
Hello.
morning. Look at Jeff. We're working on some stuff that's going to launch, hopefully, cross your fingers, on Friday. So we're trying to finish it up. How are you?
Wonderful.
Did you bring donuts? Gluten-free donuts?
Yeah.
Such a liar.
No, I didn't do that.
Liar.
I lied.
All right, hold on.
You want me to go get them?
You're lying. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah. Exactly. So we were talking about, hey, which color? I'm going to show Jeff the colors. So we were just talking about bringing this jacket back for maybe the summer.
Is that this jacket?
That's this one.
Okay.
So I said we're probably going to do like 3 colors. So which of those would you do? This is the hot coral. That's the one that's clicked now.
I like the Royal Heather.
Royal Heather.
I love the charcoal gray. I feel like that can go with anything.
Maybe we'll do charcoal gray. All right. So, but pretend you're a girl.
I'm going with the girl. Charcoal gray.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Charcoal gray Heather is also good.
Bye, bud. I love
See
you.
ya. Love you.
Yeah, I would do charcoal gray heather.
Charcoal gray heather is cool. The navy heather, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I think you have to pick navy or charcoal gray. I know the white one is good too.
Yeah, the white one's good.
Yeah.
They go with more too, I feel.
They do, but I also like iris purple. That's like
Purple's cool. I like
Yeah.
purple. Is that like a heather? No.
no, that one's not heather. True royal heather, but that's like a blue.
Does it say park?
And that's a true navy, huh?
Oh, iris purple. Sorry.
Iris purple. Yeah. So yeah, so we'll work on that.
Bonjour.
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 All right, let me get rid of that. Go back to here. White, as long as it's not see-through. No, this isn't see-through. Oh, thank you. No. In fact, on the inside, it's got what's this called when it's real soft?
Felt? No.
Okay, I don't know.
Fleece.
Fleece. It's got a fleece inner
Felt.
side. Yeah. And you got the things. Can you make the iris? No, it's just a picture, so you'll see it. We'll pick some colors.
Is there black? Black is a cool color.
There is. Somebody else said black, but for summer?
Yeah.
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 It is clean looking.
It's clean. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's black. Can't go wrong
Yeah.
with black. Black.
Would you be able to see One Funny Mother on the darker colors? Yeah, because they'll change the colors. Most of the time, our stuff is in white, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
So, anywho, so we had a guest scheduled for today, but it looks like we're having some technical issues. So,
So you get me.
So we get Jeff instead.
Sorry.
All right. So we say hot coral. And then black. Michelle's here, sexy producer. You can't tell because she probably looks hideous.
Oh, Michelle, I'm sorry. I got your text message about 5 minutes ago. I'm working. Sorry.
What does it mean? What does she want?
She wanted me to work, do some pictures for your special guest.
Oh.
They came in late, apparently. That's all I know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So we have to move our guest to a different day. But she is an expert on all things Leap Day. Jeff, I know you watch all of our morning shows religiously. So let's go back and talk about Puss Day. What did you learn yesterday about Puss Day? Tell us.
Puss Day? I'm sorry, I wasn't present for Puss Day.
What do you think Puss Day is?
I'm afraid to speculate. Why don't you tell me?
I'm going to need you to speculate. Speculate because Puss Day...
You're opening a adoption for cats business. I don't...
That is exactly right.
I believe it.
And it only happens once every 4 years on Leap Day.
Okay.
So on Leap Day, everybody goes and buys cats. Nope. It's not accurate at all.
What is actually
Puss
accurate?
Day, duh, Jeff. And if we had the expert here, she would, I'm sure, explain all of this to you. But she's going to come back during Women's History Month. We're going to talk about it because she does. She knows a lot about women's history and the story behind this. But we found out yesterday that leap year historically goes back to St. Bridget, where there was a time when women were not allowed to ask men to marry them. It was a faux pas. But they said that because leap year only happens once every 4 years, that on February 29th, on leap year, that women could ask a man to marry them, and they had to.
On Leap Day.
On Leap Day. So you'd be lined up in front of an eligible bachelor. You'd be like, this one's mine. B, you better keep walking. I've been here since 6 a.m. You know how like when there's a sale? No, like, you know, when there's a sale on an Apple product and everybody lines up outside of Best Buy?
Yeah.
It's like that. But with men. Now, let's say that somebody says, I'm going to marry you. And you're technically not allowed to say no. There was a workaround.
Can you get sick that day?
No, but you would have to pay recompense, which is a word no one has ever used before yesterday. And so your choices of recompense is you'd have to pay her money. You'd say, I'm not going to marry you. Here's $100. I don't know what the amount was. Or very specifically, you could buy her a silk dress or 12 pairs of gloves.
Okay.
You seem oddly fine with this arrangement.
That's fine.
Okay, let's continue. Then during this time, I believe Ralph Emerson, somebody wrote and said, sure, basically said, this holiday is being driven by a lot of unwed, aggressively romantic women. And then I decided that is the name of my book, Unwed, Aggressively Romantic Woman. Which, if you look
ironically,
here,
isn't this the same day restraining orders were invented?
Probably.
Okay.
So when unwed, romantically aggressive women is URAW. And I said, if I had a biker gang, that would be on the back of all of our jackets, URAW. So then I said to Chris, are you in my biker gang? And she was like, well, I can't be because I'm wed. And I said, then you would just be raw, which is dirtier.
She is a dirty girl.
So all that said, Jeff, beware, because the girls are on the move. We all were like, because apparently this originated in Ireland and it could still be the tradition there. And we were like, we ride at dawn. We were all going to head to Ireland last night.
Oh, cool.
Or this morning.
Oh, here's a fun fact.
Tell me.
What are people who are born on leap year called?
young because they only age once
I
every
know.
4 years.
Leaplings.
Are you joking?
No.
I believe everything. You're lying.
Look it up.
I'll look it up.
Leaplings.
What do you call people born on leap year? Leaplings. Find creative ways to celebrate. In leap years, we go hard. That's real
Naked
aggressive.
leapfrog? What is that?
Okay, what?
What?
Where?
Oh.
You don't see it say naked leapfrog anywhere. Why you
It's
do
real
that?
tiny. Look.
No, you're
Nice.
silly. See you again in 4 years. Demystifies the quadrennial calendar quirk. So, I don't know. He is indeed correct. Oh, see, look, Sherry Bougie Taylor. We met her yesterday. She
Thank you,
likes to
Sherry.
say indeed a lot. Indeed.
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 Indeed. It's fun to say in an English accent.
Yeah, well, you have to. It has to. I told her that if she ever meets me, she has to have an English accent.
I like it.
Now, we are obviously going to have to make a U-Raw shirt. Do you have like ideas in your head for like what U-Raw will look like?
Oh, absolutely. I have like 13 already.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready. We'll do it. Candles first. Is that a secret? Okay.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, sorry.
All right. You said Sherry in my Siri answered. Yeah. Sherry Bougie Taylor is on it today. And who's the lady that I just said could be? My therapist said, please do that. Make the change and let everybody know. And I look forward to seeing your updated name tomorrow. All right, everybody. So that's it for us today. Remember, today is the day, if you get a chance, ask a man to marry you. Specifically an unwed man. This is pretty important rules for this. So was it Claudine, my therapist said? Okay, I haven't seen Claudine since then, but hopefully she got the message. Is Lulu there? No, look at them all. All the dogs. It's my brother's birthday. Jeff, will you marry me? If not, I'll take the 100. You can reach directly out to Diane.
Well, I got 12 sets of mittens that I'm going to gloves on.
Yeah. He's like, I got a lot of mittens. Yes, do something nice for someone or yourself if this is where you are and this is what you needed. Diane said I'll take it. So Diane's got a place on Fire Island. Do you know what Fire Island is?
I'm willing to learn. Where is Fire Island? Fire
Island is, Puss Day is a real thing. So they started calling it Puss Day for whatever reason. But it just to clarify, it is not a day that you buy cats. And according to Dean, it is not the one day a year.
That's the G-rated version, what I thought it could be.
Yeah, no, it's not. Well, according to Dean, it's the one day a year that women trim. And actually, it's once every 4.
Like Ladyscape?
Yeah, Ladyscape. That's what he said.
I don't like that.
That's what Dean's guess was. You can look it up. I mean, I would be real careful when you look up Puss Day, Robin. And do not do that on a work computer.
Federal agents show up at my house.
Do not do that on a work computer. So Fire Island is right off of Long Island. I've never been, but I would love to go visit Diane sometime. But there's no cars. You can't take a car to Fire Island.
Like Venice.
Yes.
I love it.
And so you leave your car on the shore and there's a ferry that takes you and then everybody just walks from there. And there are different sections. Like there's the Gayborhood. I'm not sure which section Diana's in, but it's lovely.
Awesome.
It's supposed to be fantastic. So she has a bungalow there. Fire Island is a barrier beach on the south shore of Long Island. You have to get there by ferry. Beautiful, unique place, beautiful beaches. She said it a lot nicer than I did, but yeah. So anyway, Ocean Beach is where she is. Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, that's it. What's today? Thursday. So welcome to Thursday. So that's happening today. And that's it. I hope you get a lot of stuff done. We're going to be working on some random things today that no one mentioned. And we will be able to show you tomorrow if we did our job right.
That's right.
We'll see. It's supposed to launch with the newsletter tomorrow. Here's Judy. Judy's message. Last night was another lesson on how fragile life is. So please go tell someone how special they are and say, I love you. Go forth. The book according to Judy. So have a great day. Love somebody today. Do not try to be an unwed, romantically aggressive. Actually, try to be an unwed, aggressively romantic woman. Lean into that, and please have a story for all of us tomorrow. So thanks for watching. As always, everybody, have a great day and a blessed day. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.
Have a good one.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One